In this video, I'm going to show you how to use bathroom tiles from the hardware store to create the most gorgeous collage papers. This technique is especially useful for turning old collage papers you don't really like into wow papers you can't wait to use. Stay to the end to see the result of my mad art scientist experiments. Hello, my name is Catherine Rains. I'm a mixed media collage artist, and welcome to Tune In Tuesday, where I share weekly art demos to expand your mixed media toolbox. If you see value in my videos, I would deeply appreciate a thumbs up, and if you would subscribe to my channel below. Links for all the supplies to make these papers are down below under the word more, and you might also want to check out my free 5-day workshop, Collage Kickstart, where I teach you how to use all the collage papers taught during Tune In Tuesday to make fabulous collages the very first try. So let's get into using bathroom tiles to create the most luscious collage papers. Tile that you get from the hardware store or home improvement store is one of my favorite layering techniques. So you can just buy a sheet of tile. Well, obviously it doesn't have any grout in it. So you have a lot of patterns that you can make with this, particularly when you layer small tile over larger tile. As you can see, I've already used this. I've actually done some blue. So we're gonna take some of the papers that just don't have that much interest to them, like this. This is a phenomenal way to add layers to papers that you may not like as much, or they just don't have that much interest. Or they can be, you can just layer, forget this, you could actually just do this from scratch, like have this is your first layer, this is your second layer, and you just keep adding layers with a little bit different color on each one until you have something very multidimensional by doing 3 or 4 layers of a tile on top of each other. Now, I've already made a set of papers using my cool colors using this technique. So I thought I would play with improving some of my warm papers that I'm not as enamored with and seeing if I can improve them by putting a layer of tile on top of them. So I actually took this tile that actually had a lot of blue on it, because the blue, turns out, just comes right off. I actually made a whole set of papers in the blue shade, but now I want to use it for red. So I'm going to mix up a different shade of orange, because I want to put a layer on this, but I still want it to be orange. So just make a lighter version of the orange. I think that would be good. Hopefully not too much of that blue will come off. Luckily, because this is tile, acrylic paint comes right off of it. So I just barely scrubbed it with a little bit of a hard sponge, and it just came right off. So this one also has a little bit of rounded edges. So this roller may or may not work. We'll have to see. And maybe I'll have to do it with my hand to get it all in the cracks. Here's our test case. Yeah, it's actually super cool. Now this one's done. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. Add another layer. Now looking at because I want a little bit of contrast, but I want 3 colors in 2 or 3 different tiles that are right next to each other, color-wise, like they're very close. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. That is really quite stunning. I made both warm and cool colors in this technique, and I am completely in love with these. I love the layering of very like colors on top of each other. And many of these not only have the tile technique, but they also have some other techniques on top as well. What I really love about all of the collage paper making, you can turn papers that don't really grab you into like, wow, how did you make that paper? To the point where you may not even remember how you made that paper. Like, this is many techniques, but the one that I recognize right away are the tiles. There's several tiles layered on top of each other. And just the simplicity of just the tile on a book page is so effective in a collage. To learn how to make many more types of collage papers, check out the links that are about to appear on this screen. And be sure to join my free 5-day online class, Collage Kickstart. The link to sign up is under the word "more" below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would be deeply grateful if you would. And I'll see you back here next week for Tune In Tuesday.